This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories on this Friday. Police are offering a $1,000 reward for information that could help track down a man who they say beat his ex-girlfriend nearly to death right inside her Poway home. San Diego Sheriff's investigators say 38-year-old Geronimo Cedillo forced his way into the home of 43-year-old Azucena Gonzalez on Brighton Avenue just before 3 a.m. last Tuesday. He then began attacking her with a weapon. Cedillo was able to get away before deputies arrived, who found Gonzalez suffering from severe trauma. She remains in critical condition in a coma. Her family now speaking out, saying they fear if Cedillo isn't found, he could do this again.
And come back for not just the mom, but also for her kids that she has as well.
Police describe Cedillo as 5'7", weighing 200 pounds, with brown eyes and black hair. They say he is known to frequent areas around San Diego and Los Angeles County, adding it's possible he may also have fled to Mexico after the alleged assault. Anyone who may know of his whereabouts should contact Crime Stoppers. In Vista, the Sheriff's Department is searching for a man suspected of sexual assault. This happened Wednesday night around 9:40 along East Vista Way. The victim said she was walking to her car when a man ran up behind her and assaulted her. The suspect was described as about 20 years old, about 5'2", weighing 130 pounds. He was wearing all black and a ski mask. If you know anything about this, the Sheriff's Department would like to hear from you. We have an update for you on the death of former acting U.S. Attorney Andrew Hayden. His body was discovered inside a vacant office in downtown San Diego in the federal building there. Police say no foul play is suspected. The 48-year-old father of two is a Navy veteran who served as acting U.S. Attorney in 2023 and last year. San Diego's current U.S. Attorney, Adam Gordon, said in a statement, "This is one of the darkest days in our office's history, but there was nothing dark about Andrew Hayden's life. He was a beacon of light, full of laughter, friendship, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to serving our community." License plate readers are back in the spotlight again today, this time focusing on El Cajon. There will be a hearing this afternoon in the lawsuit filed by Attorney General Rob Bonta against both the city of El Cajon and its police department. It was filed back in October after an analysis from KPBS said surveillance data collected by El Cajon PD was used in immigration-related searches more than 550 times in 2025. The state argued it violates California's sanctuary laws and later filed a motion looking to stop El Cajon police from sharing the data it collects with out-of-state law enforcement agencies altogether. El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells defended the city's use of the technology, saying it is a cornerstone of effective policing. Well, it was a tough loss for the Sweetwater Little League. Their debut game in the Little League World Series ended a little over an hour ago, and although it was not the outcome they hoped for, it's not the end, and they still have a chance. The Bonita boys will have to win every game from here on out. The team had a big fan base here at home. Didn't matter that the game was at 9 a.m. on a weekday. Fans showed up at 3-in-1 Sports Bar and Grill to show that there's support for the Sweetwater Valley team. And they played a great game, allowing just one run by the Midwest team from Davenport, Iowa. So they definitely have what it takes to go all the way. They just need to shake off the nerves from that first game. The next game is on Saturday at 4 p.m. We are all wishing them luck. Meteorologist Brooke Martell joins us now with a look at your forecast. Happy Friday, Brooke.
Happy Friday. It's going to be another warm one. We still have that extreme heat warning in effect actually through next Friday, just for the desert region, but temperatures are going to be up to about 110, maybe 115. For today, though, we have 70s and 80s up and down your coastline, 90s, even some upper 90s over the valleys. Both the valleys and the coast will feel a little bit muggy for today, and we do have those 90s back in the forecast for the mountain communities. Can't rule out the chance for rain there from that monsoonal moisture. Will be right around 110 for Borrego Springs.
Thank you. A 17-year-old is fighting for his life after what was supposed to be his last day of junior lifeguard training. It took a turn for the worse. We spoke with the family about his road to recovery. And NBC7's Clear the Shelters campaign in full swing right now, with more than a dozen shelters offering reduced or waived fees throughout August. You can learn more on NBC7.com, and we have more local news for you straight ahead. Stay with us.
We are rolling. left, I'm sorry.
Let's do this.
Where do you get your information from?
Well, definitely start with the local news.
The reason why I love listening to local news like NBC, they give the facts.
California families could feel
They have a genuine interest, first as people and second as a news team.
Because this is their community too.
Sometimes the news isn't always fun. Bringing it to us every day in good and bad times is something that we rely on.
Nice to have you with us.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. A 17-year-old is fighting for his life in the hospital after suffering a major accident on his last day of training with the San Diego Junior Lifeguard program. This all happened during a routine training relay at Mission Bay nearly a month ago. Courtney Renard tells us her son Finn was running into the bay to quickly dive in, and that's when he hit his head on the sand below and became unconscious. He was quickly rushed to the hospital to undergo emergency spinal surgery, and when they thought Finn was finally on the road to recovery, Courtney received some devastating news.
We got a phone call saying that it was literally every parent's worst nightmare, just saying that we needed permission to perform life-saving measures on our son. Right after surgery, he was able to move his arms a little bit, but he wasn't able to move his hands or his legs or his feet. So I thought that was going to be our uphill battle, but truly right now, I want him to breathe on his own. I want him to live and breathe.
Oh, poor kiddo. Right now, Finn remains on life support. Courtney says she hopes the community can continue praying for him to recover. Meantime, a spokesperson for San Diego Lifeguard shared the following statement with NBC7, saying in part, Finn's injury has deeply affected our team and we have remained in close contact with his parents. Our hearts are with Finn and his loved ones, and we will continue to offer our support throughout his recovery. In the North County, a man is behind bars after causing a scare at a trash transfer station. What appeared to be 3 sticks of dynamite was apparently 3 tubes made to look like the explosives. It forced an evacuation after an employee first spotted them just before noon yesterday. The 42-year-old is facing charges of planting a fake bomb and making threats using a weapon of mass destruction. Parkway Plaza has been in El Cajon for decades, and a recent slowdown in customers, tenants, and businesses made the mall lose a bit of its luster. But the city of El Cajon hopes that a revamp to that property will help in a big way. Last month, the city council asked staff members to get analysis on options to buy and redevelop Parkway Plaza. City leaders tell NBC7 they are just exploring and seeing options, but their vision is to redesign the mall with a focus on shopping, housing, and gathering.
I can't think of many more economic issues that are probably more vital to us than a healthy Parkway Plaza.
If you can revamp it to make it more for the community, that would be great.
City leaders believe a potential revamp of Parkway Plaza could bring millions of dollars back to El Cajon. The property is currently owned by 4 different groups. The city would have to work out a sale with each of them to change the mall. NBC7 meteorologist Brooke Martell will have a look at our weather forecast right after this.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, Mom, the water's already waist high. And we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted. This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
Here's a look at that 10-day forecast. You can see as we get into next week, we're going to be a little bit warmer for even the coastal communities. Some of those daytime highs trending close to about the mid-80s, but take a look at the inland valleys, mid-90s to upper 90s, and that could take us through the start of next weekend, even through most of the weekend, I should say. For the mountain communities, we still have the rain chances today through your weekend because of that monsoonal moisture. We could even see that over the desert region. Otherwise, gradual warming over both of these zones through next week.
Thank you. NBC7's Clear the Shelters campaign is in full swing with more than a dozen shelters offering reduced or waived fees throughout August. For more information on that, you can head to our campaign by going to NBC7.com and just click on the trending bar. We have more coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you this afternoon.